Hello. Usually I do a lot of coffee reviews on my show, How You Coffeelin', but today we're going to do a little quick spin-off with something else unique that I purchased. This is Primal Kitchen's vegan ranch dressing and marinade with avocado oil. Pretty long name for one little bottle, but you can get this at Costco. And as someone who is a vegetarian, but of course vegans out there as well, there are so many things that you miss that you may have eaten before or have always had an interest in eating. And of course, as Beyond Burgers and other such things have come into play, vegans are now able to enjoy things that taste almost just like the meat substitutes that they're missing out on. Of course, with ranch, that contains egg, and so a vegan ranch option may be interesting for all of you out there who enjoy ranch. Now, this is Primal Kitchen. Not familiar with that brand at all. Interesting name. Kind of sounds like a softcore porn film, Primal Kitchen. But, okay. And on the bottle, Mark Sisson, the founder, his photos here. He looks kind of a little Dolph Lundgren-y. So that's I don't know if this is particularly comforting going into it, but it is really pushing the veganness, the keto, paleo friendly, all that snazzy crap people are into right now. An interesting fact though, going into the vegan ranch, in looking at its nutrition facts, for 2 tablespoons, 130 calories, total fat 14 grams. And when you compare this to Hidden Valley Ranch, I looked it up, it's for 2 tablespoons of Hidden Valley Ranch, 120 calories, 12 grams of total fat. So even going with vegan ranch, not exactly it's also a very comparable nutritional fact statistic too. So please don't go into this just because you're vegan or vegetarian thinking, oh wow, this is such a better move on my part, calorie-wise or fat intake-wise. No, just as bad, if not worse, potentially. So, let's go ahead and give the vegan ranch a try. Now, what I've done is to get some celery sticks on this plate with some of the vegan ranch. And, brings back some great memories. If you're a vegetarian or vegan from the Midwest and you like sports, of course your dumb friends dragged you to a Buffalo Wild Wings regularly, and the only option you really had was to eat their celery that they got on the side with their wings. That's all there is really there. I guess you could have gotten the wedges, the other W of the BW3, or the breaded mushrooms. It was all garbage. The things you keep up with in the Midwest just to maintain friendships. Anyway, let's go ahead and try some of the celery. Clearly it's been around in my fridge for a little too long. Very sad celery, like you get at Buffalo Wild Wings. Not a shock. And let's dip it into this vegan ranch. Well, now, I enjoy it, but as described on it, when you think of ranch, of course you think of the creaminess of ranch. Not the case here. Obviously, because it's a dressing and a marinade, it's made with avocado oil, and that avocado oil probably is contributing to that calorie and fat intake. It is much more oily, not a creamy type of feel like ranch would be. So, if you're so used to these Beyond Burgers now that feel like, oh my god, I'm having a burger, that's not going to be the case with this ranch dressing. It's very thin, very much more of an oil, more of a marinade than really to call itself a dressing. Even to call it ranch is a little odd, but it's enjoyable. I just would say to you, if you're going into it, buying it, thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get the same feelings of the flavors of ranch, you're just not. But based off the description, if you look at the ingredients, still very enjoyable flavors. Just, have the flavors of ranch. So, in conclusion, if you happen to be at Costco, if you're a vegan, I'd still say go ahead and get it if you're in the mood looking forward to adding this to a variety of things that you might be creating, or of course, if you're a vegan and into sports and want some type of a dipping sauce for some things you might be offering, like buffalo cauliflower or whatever. But beyond that, yeah, that's all I can really say for Primal Kitchen's Vegan Ranch. Again, just seems way, way too sexual of what's going on here, but whatever. Well, hope you enjoy it, give it a shot, and keep being a vegan and a vegetarian out there.